聲。喂喂喂，好，我哋繼續我哋 Alan Wake 啦，好似就嚟打到最後咯喎，好緊張。
In one of my finer moments of self-deception, I swore to quit drinking.
"取得太陽眼鏡與止痛藥。有眼鏡啊！
The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun.
止痛藥。你未開蓋喎。
The pills worked fast. The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again. There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
咦？咩嚟嘅個牌？冇得閲讀。我想知呢個係咩牌啊？咪獎座？點解會有啲獎座係兩支手槍？你唔係寫作嘅啫咩？仲有啲咩啊？
Have one new message.
Ow! Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should have your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it. As she called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that, okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show!
哦，睇電視先。要開。
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Harry Gallic Show.
好懵啊！
Thank you, everybody. We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop.
Yeah, good read. Go buy it.
你做乜唔轉高清電視啊？
Look, I'm gonna be honest here.
Is that
我
wise?
睇唔到啦，就嚟
But
錄
I'm
到。
gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks.
Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously though. 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years. And now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good, great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh, man. Well, that guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
Well, you are famous for that temper.
Well, I did also write several books.
Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now. Go get it. That means the two of you out there who haven't bought it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake. Once more, do the face for Sam. There he is. And our musical guests, Poets of the Fall. Thank you. And goodbye.
At least I'd been funny. I told myself I could live with that.
Hey, honey. Did you watch the show?
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy.
幾時嚟咗啊？
Husband or something?
Are you going to start with me about drinking now?
You know what? Go back to sleep, Alan.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet.
回憶就咁就完咗啦。
Somehow, the clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice. I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun. Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Good luck, Al.
See you later.
點解你哋唔可以等日頭先行嘅咧？
When I got out, it was warm and sunny.
日頭㗎啦。
I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed. Alone, in daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape. It was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this, having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed. There would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
而家日頭真係乜都冇嘅喎，我就咁行過去啫喎，真係。 喺日頭，仲有咩人有機會可以找我麻煩呢？等我警察又會出返嚟？搞錯啊！做乜咁啊？
The darkness had touched me. There was a link between us, always would be. I could feel its presence again, getting closer.
日頭嚟喎依家。喂！
Kill your wife.
點解無啦啦又會變返夜晚㗎？咁都得嘅。
The dark presence was no longer trying to capture the rider so he could create the ending it wanted. The rider knew too much. He was too strong. And he carried a weapon left behind by Thomas Zane, something that could hurt it. Now, the darkness was doing everything in its power to simply stop the rider from ever reaching Cauldron Lake and the dark place it came from.
車用唔用得？得，有車就得啦。撞！咦？仲有個未死？撞！前面有隻人。入屋睇下先。點解廁所會有咖啡樽嘅呢？宏偉汽車旅館。預約房間需付100美元訂金，我們不接受個人支票，但接受各大信用卡與金融卡。禁止大聲播放音樂，不准攜帶寵物。每個房間提供一個停車位，僅供已登記賓客使用，訪客不允許晚上9點之後逗留。希望你與宏偉擁有愉快的時光。 年長者或退役軍人可享優惠折扣。有槍。
Based on the signature in the motel register, Agent Nightingale had stayed here, in room number 2. This had obviously been the room where Agent Nightingale had stayed when he hadn't been busy harassing me.
Look after yourself, man. You're compromised.
其他房呢？唔入得，呢間唔入得，呢間呢都係唔入得，全部都唔入得嘅。古靈精怪嘅雜物。咁撞爆架車會爛嘅，大佬。搞掂咗一嚿。撞到嘅。撞，好，搞掂，仲有冇？咩嚟㗎？哦，嗰個影好似成魔王咁款嘅，咩嚟㗎？頭先好似有嚿飛喺呢度啊，有邊啊？唔見咗啊！又係呢招。點啊？成日抌埋晒啲雜物過嚟，好咯喎！ 啲唔要嘅集啊，等咩我啊？係咪啊？係咁解啊！依家我依家有支超強力電筒，你仲諗住咁樣搞掂我？仲有冇？又冇啦。咁夠咧？仲有啲咩會飛起咧？喺呢度，有架車擋住。好啦，呢樣嘅。哦，嗱頭先嗰個好似魔王嘅影，魔王嘅影啊！頂，真係魔王嚟㗎！走啊！雖然唔係好勁，好遲鈍嘅魔王，咁就死咗啦。冇啦嘛？撞唔到啊！得啦，哦有車，嚟啊！車鬥車啊！玩我！ 個咩屋嚟嘅依家？然後之後架車撞咗埋去。嚟側邊走。佢而家行緊咩方向啊？係咪呢度過去啊？有位出啦！一路車住佢嘅，得啦。走啊！哇！又要落車。一站都得㗎，係唔得嘅。咩嚟㗎？嚇！我冇喐啊！唉，咁廢唔好出埋啲特寫啦。應該冇晒啦。 後面又有，搞錯啊！又屈數量，咁過分啊！仲有一隻喺度，喂，打唔中啊頭先。會再多啲今次後面有冇啊？啊！三隻。
The bottom of Cauldron Lake was a graveyard of things the lake had claimed in one way or another over the decades. The dark presence brought them up in its wake, scattering the rotten waterlogged hull of an old boat here, the remains of a long-ago crashed airplane there, trees shattered under the impacts. The earth groaned. It didn't even notice.
有車啊！繼續揸車。撞爛佢得唔得啊？耶！光明之室。
In the end, Barry wasn't going to shoot Sarah. They both knew that. Once she had no chance of catching up to Wake, Barry gave up the gun and sat down on the floor, shielding his face from the merciless glare of the well-lit room. "I don't think I'm ever going to see him again," he said in a weak voice. Sarah didn't have it in her to be mad at him. Besides, he was probably right.
任我，仲要兩隻。真係所有訪客均須與廢車場管理員聯絡。哦，原來呢度係廢車場。係有咩廢車先？獵槍。走得，又有新車。搞掂，原來後面都有一隻。等等，有電話。OK， 返嚟啦，繼續。
Zane cut its heart out, but it didn't die. The thing that wore Barbara's face kept crooning sweet nothings sugar-laced with poison. He put on the suit, untied the monster from the chair. The thing in his arms thrashed weakly, but he held fast. He stepped outside, off the pier, and into the dark water, a sinking pinprick of light descending toward a bottom that never came.
咩事啊？做乜爆炸嘅？發生乜嘢事啊？點解爆炸啊？走，走唔住添。仲有其他嘢？搞掂。呢度會唔會跌落嚟啊？好驚添。有架新車。點解好似咁平靜嘅呢？
When I told Barry my plan back in the well-lit room, I'd acted as if I knew what I was doing. I didn't. I was operating on the shifting logic of a dream. I had to fight my way to the lake through the horrors of the night. I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write a happy ending to a horror story. I had to save my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
Follow。總之我都係喺度過去㗎啦。Follow。跟住去邊啊？ 推。有燈即係有嘢打。又轉返彈彈槍。
I will never give her to you.
咩事啊？喂，太過分啦喂！閃光彈，搞掂。仲未得。門散彈槍。大射燈。閃光彈。得，再抌得啦。啊！唔係啊，喺呢度再嚟過。
I will never give her to you.
我覺得轉做信號彈會安全啲。再信號彈。煩啊，又係咁撳。黑暗深處。
The dark place I found myself in was unlike anything I could ever have imagined. It wasn't solid. It flowed. It was conceptual and subjective. For someone else, an artist in another field, it would have been very different. I could sense the story of the manuscript all around me, the words and ideas floating in the air, poised to become real.
又有，點解係咁有推嘢㗎？
I could see near a peak in the distance. That's where Cauldron Lake was.
啊，仲要走咗幾耐啊？好多信號槍。走過去啊！哇！咁樣過，好危險㗎喎！有電話，咁多電話。啊，唔好意思，又一個電話。好，我哋繼續啊。啊，我見到啲雀啊，嚟緊啊！ 走開！第二批一定有第二批嘅，定係都係呢批？你係咪飛緊返嚟啊？係啊，飛緊返嚟啊！又嚟！點解成關係咁推嘢嘅？推咗落去會點啊？你冇分別咁點解？彈藥全滿啦就嚟。又有。又嚟，咁多嘅，唔好以為我見你唔到。